If you watched my last video, you may have noticed while I was talking this pop-up came up and interrupted me. I only get this when I run my screen capture program. And basically what it's doing is it's detecting that the computer is running slow. Windows has detected your computer's performance is slow. This could be because there are not enough resources to run the Windows Arrow color scheme. To improve performance, I'm losing my train of thought here. Try changing the color scheme to Windows 7 Basic. Any change you make will be in effect until the next time you log on to Windows. And my options are to change it, or keep the current color scheme, but ask me again if my computer continues to perform slowly, or keep the current color scheme and don't show this message again. So I click on this every time, and every time it pops up again. So basically from what it said there, I'm guessing that it only takes effect until I restart Windows. It's driving me nuts because it doesn't come up right away when I start recording. It always pops up in the middle of something that I'm doing, and it's really annoying. So if anybody knows, if there's a setting in here that I can set so that doesn't come back again, I would be very, very appreciative of that, because it really gets in the way. So basically, what I'm doing, I'm going to be talking about something that Google is doing right now that is getting really annoying. It's affecting a lot of people, and although it's a good thing, and it's long overdue, it's causing havoc for little YouTubers like me who are just starting out and trying to earn an income from YouTube. It's really causing a problem for a lot of people. I don't know if you've heard about this. I watched a video maybe a month ago, I think. It wasn't that long ago, but it wasn't really super recent. It wasn't on YouTube, but it was a guy that has a YouTube account, and basically he's talking about this thing. It's called Elsagate. Now, if you haven't heard of Elsagate, Wikipedia has the best description that I could find. Elsagate is I don't even know how to pronounce that word, referring to the controversy surrounding supposedly child-friendly videos on YouTube and YouTube Kids, which contains themes inappropriate for children. Most videos under this classification are notable for presenting content such as violence, sexual situations, fetishes, and toilet humor, as well as dangerous or upsetting situations and activities. They often feature popular children's characters, sometimes via crossovers, used without legal permission. The term itself is another word I can't pronounce, of Elsa, the main character of the 2013 Disney animated film Frozen, who is frequently depicted in such videos, and gate, which is a suffix for scandals. However, the Elsagate controversy has also included channels such as Toy Freaks that do not feature children's characters but real children, and have raised concern about possible child abuse. And most videos in this category are either live-action films or crude digital animations, although a few channels have been using more elaborate techniques such as clay animation. Despite YouTube's age restriction policies, these videos are sometimes tagged in such a way to circumvent the inbuilt child safety algorithms, even making their way onto YouTube Kids, and thus difficult to moderate due to the large scale of the platform. In order to capture search results and attract attention from users, their titles and description feature names of famous characters as well as keywords like education, learn colors, nursery rhymes, etc. They also include automatically placed ads, making them lucrative for their owners and to YouTube. Despite the objectionable and often confusing nature of these videos, many attract millions of views. While criticism of the channels themselves has existed since 2016, Public awareness of the phenomenon grew in 2017 as it became part of a broader controversy about child safety on YouTube. That year, after several media outlets had reported about it, YouTube adopted stricter guidelines regarding children's content. In late November, the company started to mass delete channels and videos falling into the Elsagate category, as well as large amounts of other inappropriate videos or users' comments relating to children. So that's what this is all about. It's nice to see they're finally doing something about this. If you've been on YouTube anytime, if you watch any kind of video, it doesn't have to be directed at children or even be about children, but if there's children in it, some of the content or comments on those videos are absolutely disturbing. What really gets me about this is these people that are making these lewd comments. They're talking like they think they're anonymous. If you have a YouTube account, you are not anonymous. And that's what blows me away about this. These people are so open about their thoughts. It's really scary, some of the things that they say. And it's just crazy. But anyways, I watched this video. It was about Elsagate. Yeah, I don't remember what website it was on and what the guy's name was or anything. But he was talking about this, and he was actually fighting Google and YouTube to get this content removed. And just he showed, basically he typed in the word Elsa, and the number of videos that came up on YouTube under that search, the first 10 pages was basically the thumbnails for the videos were obviously sexually suggestive. And this is the first 10 pages. Not first 10 videos, first 10 pages were just filled with these videos. And it's really scary. So while I was making this video, I decided to go searching, and it really wasn't too difficult to find. I just, basically, I googled Elsagate and just saw what come up in the search. So I found it. The channel is called Investigating YouTube, and I will show you the video that I saw first. This is it here.
Over the course of our investigation, we have by and large been heralded by our viewers for the effort we put forth to expose the darker sides of children's YouTube. However, something rather unexpected has just occurred. On November 27th, we received a strike from YouTube that claimed our video, originally titled #Elsagate, contained, quote, inappropriate content. The video has since been taken down without notice of what rules we seem to have violated. It seems rather strange that a channel whose primary focus has been to expose this deviant content has been censored in the same way the channels we are investigating have been. We have immediately appealed this and asked for clarification. We will keep our audience updated as the situation unfolds.
So that was November 27th. So it was excuse me, it was pretty close when I stated a month ago. But as you can see, there's been no updates yet. So anyways, the website that I found here, it's also called Investigating YouTube, and I'll put a link to this in the description so you can click directly on it. And that's the video we just watched. I would have to, I guess here, I'm not sure which one. It's not giving me times on here, so I don't know which one I watched. But I'm guessing probably this one. I'm not going to play it now, but these are the people that were fighting this on YouTube. So I'll put a link in the description to the website here. You can check it out if you'd like. I believe, if I remember correctly, the video itself was about 45 minutes long, somewhere in that area anyways. So it's worth the watch if you don't know anything about what's going on. It's very informative, it explains everything, and to be honest, it'll probably disgust you as much as it did me. So anyways, back to the content. He pointed out some specific YouTube channels that were creating these videos, and there was one. There's young girls. The girl's mother was actually making these videos of her own daughters, and the videos were obviously, suggestive, intentionally suggestive. You start watching them, and it doesn't take long to realize. And these are young teenagers, like 12, 13, 14. They're not very old, and they're in sexually suggestive positions. They're doing suggestive actions, saying suggestive things, and it's not accidental. It's obviously not accidental. It's not just one video. All their videos are like that. And this guy that was trying to fight this, he was pointing out a lot of things about these videos that make them really, even more disturbing than they already are. This lady that was this one that I was just talking about, there was somebody that commented about it and requested video or picture, whatever it was, of this girl's bare feet. And obviously the lady complied, because further on, he thanked her for it. So obviously she sent him something. Now tell me that's, not exploiting her kids. Like this, that's what this whole thing is about. And most of these videos, because it's about Elsa, they're showing up on the YouTube Kids area. And people are just trying to prevent this from happening. So that's what's causing all this problem. Google is finally doing something about this. And the biggest thing that this guy that's fighting this was talking about is he is trying to expose YouTube for what's happening and that they're not doing anything about it. He's trying to expose these people that are making these comments and making the videos. And the video that he made about this, it was removed from YouTube for having inappropriate content. Even though he's trying to fight it, he's not he's not condoning it in any way, and they removed his video because of it. So that, I think, again, I lost my train of thought. I really hate my illness. But anyways, I've been seeing all the people that I subscribe to, and that they've been talking about this. They've had videos deleted for unexplainable reasons and that. And up to this point, none of this has really affected me any. I may be unsubscribed from some of the channels that I watched. I don't know. I'm making a list now so I can keep track of what's going on. But if I've been unsubscribed from any, I'm not aware of that. But I noticed the other day, I was at 877 subscribers, and a couple of days ago I noticed I was back down to 843. That's a 34 subscriber drop. For somebody who has like 1 million subscribers or whatever, that's nothing. But having only 877, that's quite a drop for me, and that's not a coincidence, because it's like just over a few days. So at this point I'm thinking, okay, this is definitely affecting me. I have no content anything close to that. I do have videos of the boys on here from when my channel first started, and I do plan to put more up. I'm still working on them, but it's making me think of what it is I'm posting, for sure. Because when I'm making these videos, that's the furthest thing from my mind. I have no intention of exploiting anybody, male, female, young or old. They don't make any difference. My videos are just informative. They're about my life. That's it, So, anyways, the last video that I posted, I noticed the count was off. I have a list in my computer of all the videos that I've uploaded, playlists that they're included in, the date that I uploaded them, whether or not they're monetized, this and that. So I have 244 videos at this point, but the count on my channel only said 243. So I'm thinking, oh no, they've removed one. So I went through my list today and went through each and every video, and they're all there. They're all 244 are on there. So when I looked again, the count was updated. So I don't know if it was just late updating or what it was, but it's right anyways. But while I'm going through all these, I did notice I had a few videos that were demonetized. They were all older videos, and some of them did have the boys in them. I remonetized them. Basically, what I noticed is the videos that are monetized, they have the $ in a green circle. And I found some with just a $. There was no circle around it or anything, just a black $, like normal text like the rest of this. So I got looking at it, and they weren't monetized. Well, according to my list, I did monetize them. So that monetization was removed, and there was 5 videos altogether. So I don't know if that's going to stick. I'll have to go back and check again later to see if they've been demonetized again or not. But I did notice this one here. It's not suitable for most advertisers. This is my light bar update video. There's nothing in there at all that would suggest that this is not appropriate for advertisers. So I clicked on request review. I got to this page here, and it says limited or no ads due to content identified as not suitable for most advertisers. Your video remains fully playable and is eligible to earn subscription revenue from YouTube Red. Why did this happen? Advertisers avoid placing ads on videos that don't align with their brands. For example, they may choose not to advertise on content that's sexually suggestive, includes bad language, or is considered controversial. So what can I do? If you think our automated system, that's the key, automated system, got this wrong and your video is suitable for all advertisers, you can request a manual review. Okay, so I went through all this. I watched the video again. There's nothing in there except this picture right here. This is a cigarette lighter socket. I have it on my scooter. This is what I was plugging everything into. That's my 12-volt source. And the only thing I can think of is I said cigarette lighter socket. I actually used those words in the video. Now, in North America, I'm not sure anywhere else, but Canada and US, we have an anti-smoking thing. We can't advertise smoking, we can't advertise this or that. If that's why this video has been demonetized, I understand. I don't agree with it because I'm not specifying anything about smoking. It's just the socket for a lighter. That's all it is. It's not even being used for that purpose. But if that's why it's been demonetized, I don't agree with it, but I understand, I accept that. However, I have received no notification whatsoever about any of these videos. I found all this out by mistake. That is what annoys me. Because people who have thousands and thousands of videos on here, you don't have the time to go through all of this list. And, you know, I have 244 videos. It took me a while to go through all these, just to begin with, right? So, it's annoying that it's an automated system. It should send you an automatic notice that, you know, this has happened, so you have a chance to at least, you know, figure out what's going on. So at this point, I clicked on the request manual review button, and this is what I get. Right now, we are only able to review videos with at least 1,000 views in the past 7 days. We'll review your video when it reaches that threshold and give you a final decision, usually within a week. Okay, this video has 47 views since June of 2015. This will probably never even reach 1,000 views to begin with. And second, unless your video is super popular, like 1,000 views in a week? Like, that's ridiculous. That's so little YouTubers like me, who don't get millions of views every day, can do absolutely nothing about this. We can't even contest it at all, or even find out what's going on, why the video is removed. It's just, that bothers me. Because if my, like, this is a crap video, I agree. It's insignificant, it doesn't matter. But if this happens to one of my more popular videos, I can't fight it. It's gone. I can't do anything with it. And that really, really annoys me. Because my income is not the greatest. I'm on government assistance because of my illness. And I am trying to support myself. I trying to come up with ways that I can actually earn an income. YouTube is the only really viable option for me right now. And if they're doing this, I can't fight it. And that's really, really upsetting me. So, okay, rant over. So big YouTubers, those with millions of subscribers, they get millions of views every day. This isn't, unless they're like the channels I talked about that are specifically causing this mess, I guess you could say, then most of them aren't going to be affected by this. They lose a video here or there, it's not going to be a big deal. But like I say, for me, I don't have all that much content yet. I don't have all that many subscribers. It's causing a problem for us. And, well, I don't know what else to really say. It's good that YouTube's finally doing this. There's a lot of disgusting stuff out there that really shouldn't be allowed, so I'm happy to see that that's being taken care of. The problem is, it's an automated system. It's going to make errors, but like I say, I have no way of giving feedback on it because I'm not popular enough. And just in order for Google to improve the system, they need feedback. And unless, I'm a big name on YouTube, I can't give that feedback. So this whole thing is just upsetting me. So I'd bring that out. Like I say, it's a good thing that they're doing. I'm glad to see it. It's way, way overdue. This has been a problem on YouTube for many years now. Actually, basically since the beginning. Because I remember when I first started on YouTube back in 2006, even the comments I was seeing back then, it just kind of blew my mind. Why would somebody say something like that? Especially in public. There's a record of it, it's there, everybody can see it. It's directed directly back to your own channel. Why? So it's nice to see they're finally doing something about that. Because when I first started putting the boys' videos on here, I was worried about that. Thankfully that hasn't happened. I haven't had any kind of negative comments or suggestive comments or anything directed at the boys themselves, so I'm happy for that. But I've been expecting it. It's the way YouTube is. People think they're anonymous. They say what they're thinking, and it's not always a good thing. So it's nice to see they're finally doing something about it. Because I say some of the comments I have seen on other people's videos are they're mind-boggling. So I just wanted to bring this out, showing that I am being affected by it. Even though, in the long run, it's I guess you can say it's the greater good. But those of us who are trying to do something here, it's detrimental to our efforts. So, if you made it this far, thanks for watching.
Big load. Yay! I tackled him!
I wasn't too impressed with the terminal. That was a good one. They're bigger than